Across the board in both Idaho and Washington, we're seeing a sharp increase in the number of children coming into foster care. In Washington state, 7,000 children are in foster care. Of that 7,000, 2,500 are in eastern Washington. In Idaho, there are 2,500 children in foster care. And over the past 2 years, that number has nearly doubled. 7th Avenue right here is where the boundary line is, which means if this ordinance passes, anyone on this side of the road has to apply to make any changes to the outsides of their home. But the people on this side wouldn't have to worry about anything. Now, the Pro West Rodeo is going on at 7 o'clock p.m. tonight. Zach Simonar will have more on that later in the show. But for a full list of events, it's going to be going on the full weekend. Check out our page, klewtv.com. Now, I'm going to dig into this, guys. As you can see around me, people are making their way in. So if you are coming this way, there are still seats available, but they are going to fill up fast. Day at the Deo has been going on for 3 years here at the Deo Reservoir. It's teaching our kids in our community a little bit about our way of life. I am here at the gorgeous new Ed Chef Stadium at Harris Field, where the NAIA has officially announced its bracket assignments as teams battle it out for the 2017 Avista NAIA World Series. Yet you're in luck because you still have just a little bit more time. Traditionally, taxes are due on April 15th, but since that day falls on the weekend, the filing deadline would normally be set for the following Monday. But you guys know me, and I love carnival games, so I'm going to tag out for now. Reporting live, Sarah Jacobsen, KLEW News. Thousands flooded the streets of Moscow Saturday.
There's power in numbers.
The crowd so massive, they packed the street. Nearly 3,000 men, women, and children marched together, armed with a message.
Equal pay for equal work! Equal pay for equal work! Equal pay for equal work!
Their purpose, demanding continued access to health care, equal pay for equal work, and safety from being harassed or objectified.
I want to march for the women who haven't been born yet. I want to march for my daughters. I want to march for my mom. I want to march for the women who are about to lose health care.
For some, this march is a message not only to Washington, but to their community.
People who aren't in the march can see that people care, and I think it's the first step in making the next generations feel more safe as women.
Knowing that there's so many people out here who came out in the freezing cold to protest and show that they care, it's empowering. It's beautiful.
It's the first step in the long march forward to ensure equality for everyone.
After the election, you definitely wonder, is my nation with me or against me? And then knowing that there's women all over the world just coming together to march for our rights definitely hit home in my heart.
If you're a fan of Warrior baseball, chances are you recognize this man. David Walker is not only a dedicated super fan of the LC Warriors, he's becoming an institution. Not only has he attended almost every Warrior game this year, he's attended practices and has his own radio show dedicated to the university. Locals even claim he's the authority on all things Lewis Clark.
Go to all the games, go to all the community events around the valley, and I tell what, like a basketball game or a volleyball game or a baseball game, and then like, okay, we're there.
He says he's been a Warrior since '92 and hasn't slowed down since, dedicating his time and heart to the team. Sporting his own LC baseball card, he tells me he's a self-proclaimed Warrior for life.
And they're amazing. They keep me going.
Walker has traveled far and wide to see his Warriors play, even jumping at the chance to travel to watch his team.
I went and watched them down in Hawaii, and it was so awesome.
Dave says it's a passion he can't quit. Walker has become such an asset to the university that this award he won back in 2008 is now named after him.
I love it. And people like, really? And then people says you should get in the Hall of Fame. Okay, I'll try to work on it.
But most importantly, Dave says that he knows his team is determined and ready to come out on top this year yet again.